Welcome back, survivors! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Northern Lights. So last episode, I just gave the overview about the circumstances that have me actually checking this out, and again, very grateful and thankful to MadGoat Studios and the team there for the chance to try it out. And I somehow managed, within like 10 minutes, to go from sort of like a lowland coastal area into the middle of nowhere and top of the mountains. So I'm going to try to be a bit better about it and jump right in. I'm going to stick to resourceful. I'm going to keep tutorial on, just because maybe there's some more stuff. Oh, I actually should also mention, they are going to look at trying to make this a co-op experience too. It's on their roadmap for one of the aspects they'd like to try to get implemented, so if you guys do like multiplayer survival experiences, Northern Lights might be your fix for if you want the long, dark multiplayer style. But yeah, everything else is good. And starting your game will not erase your previous progress. That's interesting. So I guess it might have like save slot systems, so you can have completely different runs on different difficulties and keep them saved just as legacy stuff. But I wanted to hop back into a little bit of a better start now that I know a bit of the basic mechanics, because last episode actually was a blind, just to hop in, see how it is, and coming to terms a little bit with how the game operates. One of the things that I really wasn't expecting, and I actually think is kind of pleasant, is to have not so much like bars for checking your current status, but you have icons in the bottom left to help like monitor yourself, as well as the watch system where you can just bring it up and go through and see how you're holding up through that too. I do think the little beeping, though, depending on circumstances, I think it could be a little bit different. Like, maybe there's a point when you'd actually, like, bring it up, there's a little just thing to mention why this watch goes off. My guess is because I did have temperature go so low, or my body temperature go that low, and I was like, your warning, warning, warning going off to let you know that you gotta get warm soon. Yeah, September 13th, Northern Siberia. So I'm just giving a minute to load, and then we'll get properly started right... Ooh. Did it load me into a new place? It did. And this is... Okay, so this is pretty interesting. It will randomly drop you anywhere on the map. Yeah, so we've seen that before, so I'm just going to skip that tutorial. It's basically the one telling you how to pick stuff up, and if you want more options, they are available. I think the big one I'd probably say right off the bat for a tip would be probably to go into... check out your journal fully in J, and then... Oh, you actually have skill levels for stuff too. So, what's interesting here is, I mean, they do have an archery skill, but I think I also saw in some of the, like, trailers, you might actually find, like, firearms too, but it doesn't seem like they have a skill to them. Okay, well, let me at least make the stone knife, so I have something already done. Yeah, torch, spear. Okay, bandage, hand drill. I wonder if I could actually use the knife to, like, try cutting off spruce bark. That might be an I actually have to try to get to a tree and try that now. But yeah, I did try changing the graphics a little bit to try to see if... Oh, and then here's just a little reminder about the flora. You might not know what you exactly have. Yeah, so minus 11.5. With the wind chill, it's minus 14. And we have our bar there. I wonder if I can actually use the knife to cut off bark. Oh! I mean, I will take the egg. And I'll take the nest, because that... Okay, yeah, so there's the little tooltip there. So let me check my inventory quickly to see what did I get from that. Okay, so there's the egg, so this is food in that. That's first aid stuff. I don't know if... See, I almost feel like that would be good Maybe I can actually use that as tinder. Alright, let me see if there's... Oh! Okay, there is the chaga mushroom. Again, I'm not sure exactly how... Oh! It's... Oh, okay, so they're using almost, like... Interesting method to, like, finding rope. I didn't realize it would be, like, on trees like that. I guess the idea is that it, like, is growing up along them. And you can just, like, peel it down. I don't know, I thought... No, is there something solid here? Oh, unknown berries. Yeah, there's a lot of resources if you are actually smart about it. Which clearly last episode I was not. Yeah, just, you know, I'm going to try changing things a little bit more. I thought maybe I could keep them up a bit higher, but... Yeah, I think just because my computer, it's not exactly a great one. Like, it was pretty good 5 years ago, so yeah. You know what, let me turn on the motion blur, because I find that is usually something that I have problems with that makes it a little hard to do stuff with at times. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Red pine mushrooms. Yes, we have a lot of resources here. And then, yes, those are just sticks on the ground. So if I want to find more rope, it does seem like the best chance of finding it is going into the forest area there more. And then, let me find my compass. Yeah, there's that come up just to let you know about it. Okay, so actually northwest, or northeast-ish. Okay, that's north. Yeah, so that should probably be northeast-ish in that direction. But again, with the forest here, I'm going to try to get more rope, and then we'll see about trying to get a little bit more crafting done. I think because of... Well, thankfully, without the storm immediately blowing in this episode, it's not quite anywhere near as cold as it was starting out in the last one. Alright, so tree log needs hatchet. Oh, there's another mushroom. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, pine cones. I think they might... Yeah, and if we want to check the journal... Yeah, so it looks like we can use them to try to make a tea or a soup or something. I don't know if they'd actually have any good qualities to make use of, to be honest. I've never heard of using pine cones for anything. I know Dino System has used them as like a fire material. Okay, so there's another mushroom here. I was looking to... Oh, there's another nest, so you know what? We might as well do that and that. I was hoping to find some more rope, because I think rope is going to be one of our... No. Let's take those. Rope is going to be one of our essential materials for this survival experience. Oh, there's some. Again, I'm not exactly sure... It's an interesting implementation of it. Rope is one of those ones that I also am not entirely sure if you'd really be able to make all that easily, like, if you were just cast into a survival situation. If you find some, I know it's an incredibly useful material to use. But as for, like, having none at all and trying to make it from just natural materials itself... Okay, let me take a look at the map again. So, I think I am... I wonder if that's actually like a... Well, okay, maybe not a road, because like looking up in the direction I think the road would be... Oh, no, that's not a road, that's the mountain I'm looking at. Although, I know I'm going back and forth, I apologize, but there is... I wonder if this is... It's circled for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why. But... Oh, there's spruce bark. So it looks like you can find it on the ground as one of the resources you just pick up. I was thinking maybe if you took a knife, you could actually cut some off of like, one of the trees. Maybe it's something that could be put in. I'm not too sure. But yeah, let's take all that. Okay, there's body temperature that's taken hits. So let me check that. Yeah, so we're sitting at about halfway right now. And we got... Oh, pine sap. So it does pay to look at all of like our surroundings. There's a lot of resources we can start gathering. And we'll hopefully be able to put to good use. Okay, so we got some more unknown mushrooms. Okay, no pine sap to this one. Oh, actually, for all this, like, going about the forest there, I didn't even find any sticks, or at least I didn't have my eyes open enough for them. Yeah, so let's snag all those... Sounded like there might have been something around us for a moment there too, but let me just focus on sticks and then we'll try to get ourselves a fire and figure out where we want to try to set up as, like, a shelter. I'm probably going to need a lot of sticks for the shelter. I know the fire alone was... Was it, like, 14? I know it was quite a bit, but... Let's snag that, snag that, snag that, snag that, and that. Okay, I've gotten a good amount of sticks so far. Okay, grab the egg, grab the nest. So I have to feel like that is ideal tinder material right there. It's basically everything you could look for tinder. Dry, old, kind of easily catch, or should easily catch fire. Actually, kind of... Now, does that dip down, or is that just the way the rocks sit? 'Cause... Oh no, it's a shadow. Now, I was going to say, if there's actually, like, a little cave or something there, that would be pretty nice to use. Oh, we got some... Sorrel. Unknown plant. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of unknown stuff. So this probably will be the case of trying to get into a good situation and then trying one thing at a time. Okay, so there's the river. So I think if that's the river... Yeah, so if we keep going, let's grab you out. I think if we go up in this direction, we should see that bridge soon enough. I don't know, now that actually I'm able to, like, pull out a compass to use that for some bearings and, like, direction, I really like that as a mechanic. Oh. Dead bird. Might as well take it, because the feathers, the meat, we can definitely use some things from that. Oh. And it looks like the storm caught up to me on this episode. Okay, let me just pick up more sticks along the way. I don't think a bridge is really a good shelter, but maybe underneath it, actually. Depending on how it's built out, maybe I can, like, hide underneath some of the... Oh! Hey, we actually got a road here! Like, a proper, actual... Well, I guess best thing we can say as a road... Oh, another bird. God, the amount of bird carcasses does not bode well, does it? I guess it's better to have them as carcasses than just, like, a bunch of them circling around. Ooh, a lot of sticks. Okay, we'll definitely use those. I should also check and see what the temperature is, because my guess is it's probably tanked quite a bit. It has gone down, but it's not too bad. And what do we got here? Okay, more stones. Now, okay, let me grab the compass. I think add a little bit of a performance... Oh, more unknown mushrooms. Again, right now it's basically go full loot mode, just pick everything up and then sort it out once we have a spot we've claimed for ourselves. Actually, if I'm trying to find a road, it would probably be smart to follow the bridge. Or, if I'm trying to find the bridge, it would be smart to follow the road. Because technically you're going to need to follow that to cross. But yeah, I feel like proper survival situation, I am using this as like a crutch of sorts. Okay, but let's take that. I don't know if that was just like branches creaking with the wind blowing through, or that was actually like something else moving around here. I'm going to need to get... Okay, food and water are still sitting very good. It's going to be that body temperature I really need to watch. I think, though, if I look at the map, I'm... Okay. Yeah, this is actually a very big island. Like, as much as I was able to quickly get out of the, last episode, I got out of the little map fragment we have. Trying to get to the bridge in this one, it's actually taking quite a walk to get to. So it's not going to be like it's a tiny map and you're going to go over yourself pretty often. It seems like you're going to be really trekking through a large amount of territory. Okay, so let's snag you. Yeah, so I'm getting a... Oh, okay, so there's our hypothermia risk, so... It looks like... Oh, actually, maybe the storm's letting up, because it is starting to... Okay, so there's us just kind of shaking off things. Okay, that's just a plant. I thought for a second that was possibly an animal, but no, it's just one of those sorrels, I think? Or is that... No, this is... Oh. Oh, is that just a Okay, it's just a fox. How close can I get? Okay, so you guys, you can get fairly close to the wildlife before they, like, do freak out. Now, so much for my hopes that the bridge would be, like, a possible shelter. Looks like it's just like a little walking bridge, perhaps. Okay, snag the rest of the sticks. That... No, actually, I don't have any room for more. Okay, but there is pine sap. Yeah, it is just like a little walk bridge. It's... Oh, it's not even... Well, oh, there's a boar. See, I feel like boar I'd have to be more careful of. They could come after me. I'm pretty sure that's a wolf, if I'm honest. I don't think a fox would be as vocal as that. Okay, well... I guess I'll try using maybe this... I mean, I really shouldn't be walking through water. Yeah, I figured that would hit. Okay, I guess I'll try using this stone here as, like, shelter. So let's build that up. And can I use... Okay, I can use that. Oh, wait, I can make that. That's right. Okay, that's right. I can make the... no, it is the hand drill. Yeah, so that's basically our way to start the fire. Oh, I can also make the hatchet. So you know what? Let me make that too. Okay, so nest for the tinder. Hand drill to start. Hey, there we go. Okay, and... Could I toss a stick in? Okay, I was trying to figure out if I could, like... Oh, wait, I have to... Okay, let me check and see how my temperature's... Okay, that's actually coming up pretty nicely. So let me check our inventory and see about... Okay, yeah, so knife in 1, hatchet in 2. Oh, right, I can try cooking. Oh, no, I didn't mean to actually drop that, so it does seem like... Okay. Yeah, so that's cooking like that, so I... Okay, so you do just have to, like, adjust yourself and use the cooking spots as they are. And then... Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to burn. There we go, I can get that bit in us. Let that go around. Yeah, so... Oh, eggs actually have pretty long span to them. Yeah, like, I've got a... Okay, you know what? Let me have that mushroom, because I know that's only good. Oh, actually, let me grab that before it might burn. So that helps for sanity, too. Okay. Yeah, so let's cut ourselves down one of these trees. Oh, okay. Okay, so I also... I thought there was a way, like, if I... Okay, Q to drop. Oh, harvest. There we go. Okay, so that's how we do that. Okay, and I did toss one on. Okay, the only thing I might suggest is if you do put, like, a bit of fuel onto the fire, maybe have, like, just the icon of what the last item was on. Just so that way you know one's actually been used, because it doesn't really look like one has from here. But yeah, so we got a fire going. Hypothermia. And I think that's probably our duration of, like, how long we're going to be having that, like, afflicting us. But yeah, it's nice that we're actually warmed up right here. So what else can I try making? I don't know if the stick knife is better than the stone knife. I'm guessing maybe it is. And it's, okay, what else could we do? Okay, we got stone spear. Bandage, I don't have any cloth. Fire-wise, nothing really there. I could try making a snare trap. That's all I've got right now. Shelter, that's actually what I should try figuring out. Okay, so it looks like I'll probably be best going for... It's going to have to be a stick bed, really. But at least it's better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, and that's nice, is the rotate is just right on your scroll wheel, too. Okay, so I'm going to need more sticks. But I think those I can find just around here, or I might even be able to just, like, harvest from some of the trees, too. So far, I really am liking Northern Lights. It's probably one of those good entry games to, like, the survival genre. Like, I think The Long Dark, it can really overload you with how much information, how many systems there are to it. Oh, perfect. So do you... Yeah, you give sticks. That's awesome. The Long Dark can really overload you with a lot of information at times, and you might not be sure exactly how to go about your next step unless you look through... No. Oh, it's still saying it must be the hypothermia risk still. Oh. I don't know if that's good or bad that the bar is full or not now. Let me just see how I'm doing for the stick bed. Oh, I'll take the spruce bark. Oh, almost there. Just a few more. I almost... See, I know you can kind of make, like, a lean-to shelter just using sticks. So I wonder if that would be a better, like, first shelter than just the bed. That's probably also, like, that's a way to save your game and just get yourself cemented into trying. Or to save your progress and keep going. Yeah, so far, I do like it. I was a little worried because it does feel like it treads a lot of, like, the same ground The Long Dark does. But it's got enough systems in that are quite a bit different. It does use different means to check, like, how your statuses are doing. Oh, my hypothermia is gone now. Nice. Okay, so there's sleeping. Best way to store energy and only way to save game. While sleeping, the rest of your stats will decrease over time. Pay attention to how much you sleep. Okay, so you actually have, like, that as your system, too. Okay. So it's not quite The Long Dark where you just set for so many hours and you just sleep all the way through. You actually have more engagement as you can get up at what times you want. So is there anything else I want to try doing? See, actually, I should check. How am I doing for my materials? Because, like, rope was pretty hard to come by. Yeah, I only have the one piece, so maybe I won't make the knife yet, because I still have one on the go. And we are south here. So I might try going north more and see what else is there. I also should try to figure out... Probably would be good to try making a spear. Something to actually, like, really hunt with. And it looks like it'd probably be better using the stone spear. Hand drill I've already made. I haven't seen any rabbits, so I don't think the snare trap here is going to be viable yet. I mean, I do have these holders that would probably come in handy, but I don't know if I'd really want to stick around here for too long. Just because I don't feel like there's enough, like, resource-wise. I need to find somewhere I can get cloth. But maybe what I'll do is I'll just try sleeping. And I think that probably... Yeah, game has been saved. So we'll end this episode of Northern Lights here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. Again, I'm looking very forward to it. It kind of borrows from a lot of the different survival experiences, but I think that helps give it its own identity as separating itself too. Whereas it feels like, okay, this is like Stranded Deep, but this isn't, this part of it isn't, and neither is this part. It does have like the Long Dark sort of like setting, but it doesn't use a lot of those things like the bars or the menu system of sorts like that. So I'm very interested to see what else there is to it, and looking very forward to the series as it continues. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of this video, on this episode of the series. I'm kind of stepping on my words here, so let's end things quickly. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. Any comments, tips, or tricks, Be sure to leave comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.